and welcome back, viewers. You're watching NewsX and I'm Kriti Mehta. Let's start with the big story at the moment. Now, crude oil prices have climbed around 2% today, reaching their highest level in 4 weeks. This is, of course, after the US reinstated its naval blockade of Iran and both nations intensified attacks around the Strait of Hormuz, raising concerns over global energy supplies. Now, these prices have climbed to their highest levels since the two countries signed a memorandum of understanding on June 17 to end the conflict. Remember, this comes as the UAE Ministry of Defense confirmed that two of UAE's tankers were also struck by Iranian cruise missiles in the southern shipping lane of the Strait of Hormuz within Omani territorial water. And with that, let's go across to our plasma screens to get a check of where the prices stand. As of now, we're looking at oil prices tracker, starting with WTI crude. Currently, it's at $79.5 per barrel with an increase of $1.36 per barrel, which is effectively a 1.74% change. Brent crude is right now at $84.45 per barrel, again an increase of $1.22 and a 1.46% change. Now moving ahead, Murban crude $80.06 per barrel right now is the price, again saw a 1.92% per change, dollar change, which is 2.46% increase. And WTI Midland, it also is increased by 1.47% or $1.15 and is currently at $79.46 per barrel. Mexican basket is currently trading at $79.49 per barrel and has also seen approximately 1.5% change or a 1.15 increase, $1.15 increase it has seen. This is the Mexican basket. So this is broadly what we are looking at. And to discuss this, I'm also joined in by Dr. Sharat Kohli. Dr. Kohli, prices have escalated once again. What are we looking at in the next few weeks?
Good morning, Kriti, to you and the viewers. Well, things are not looking very good at this point of time. 10% has been the hike in oil prices since yesterday. They were trading at about $78. I'm talking of the Brent crude because that's the most traded crude, although it's very nice on part of the NewsX research team to give a perspective of all the kinds of crude, the whole crude basket. But because Brent becomes the benchmark, so that's what we are looking at. Obviously, this is going to fuel inflation. We've seen the June numbers of inflation in India, the CPI numbers go up to 4.38% because of food and transport price hikes. Well, this was obviously going to be the case because in the month of June, you know, the crude prices were high. Then for some time they were low. Now this is again becoming very, very worrisome because global inflation, global recession, all those fears are there. The financial markets are going to be shaking now. I mean, as the stock market opens today. I mean, Strait of Hormuz becoming the new Vasuli Adda, if I call it in Hindi. I mean, it's become a point where, US now wants to, and I was doing a back of the envelope calculation, Kriti. The most expensive cargo ship which passes through Strait of Hormuz carries about at a maximum $200 billion of worth of energy and other stuff. Imagine 20%, which comes to $40 billion, which is about 380 to 390 crore rupees toll on one single ship at the maximum. Of course, the minimum could be $20-30 billion as well, which is a huge amount. I think that is going to escalate the cost of transportation, this kind of toll. I mean, even if the crude prices come down, Kriti, this toll is going to be very killing as far as the inflation is concerned. And on the other side, Iran is saying that we are going to. So I think things are looking very, very grim at this point of time. There seems to be no end to this war because this blockage by America is again going to escalate the war. As you were rightly reading, there have been 2 cases of attacks on UAE ships. So I think things are getting more complicated than getting resolved at this point of time. And I don't know what's going to happen in America because President Trump is heading for elections. How is he going to justify these high crude oil prices in his own country? When people are going to be reeling under inflation, Kriti. and the cost of living in America is going to shoot up, and American stock markets this time are also getting shaken. So all in all, situation looks quite bad at this point of time, Kriti.
Right, indeed. Dr. Kohli, thank you very much for your assessment. Requested to stay on with us. We have, in fact, some more breaking news updates.